morning. Welcome to the Crafty Hope studio vlog. I think we're on week 20. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I am Hope here at Crafty Hope, and it is Monday, May 12th. Almost 9 o'clock in the morning. Yesterday was Mother's Day. I did not visit my mother because we were on vacation last week and got a new puppy, and I asked my mom if I could just wait till today to come visit with her when when Pat went back to work and we were like off vacation and all of that. And she said that was fine. She was okay with that. So I am about to head over to Mobile, Alabama. We live on the other side of the bay from Mobile, near Fairhope, Alabama, in South Alabama. And I am a mixed media and jewelry artist. Actually, speaking of, I need to put my necklace on. And this vlog kind of documents my day-to-day life. Mostly, I try to include as much art as I can, but sometimes just the daily stuff makes me a little crazy. My husband does work. He's a software programmer. He works at home in I don't know, you probably can't see, but we've got a building out back that he works in there. There's also a workshop out there. I work in the house. I have an office and a craft room. I'm very blessed in those respects, but sometimes I just don't get them. Like I said, we got a new puppy this past week. Ours passed away in January, and we've been kind of just putting it off getting a new one. And while we were on vacation, we thought that would be a good time. After we got back from being out of town, you can see all of that in last week's vlog. I'll link it up there down below, and also the playlist. So we also have 2 cats that are indoor and trying to settle in with the new puppy. So I'm not sure what all I'm going to get to share with you today. Like I said, I'm going to go to do Mother's Day with my mom. I've got to make a couple stops on the way. I want to get her some flowers. I've got her some chocolates here. And then I'm going to, after I visit with her, maybe have lunch. I'm going to try to get back home because the puppy has an appointment at the vet this afternoon. So I'd like to be back and go with Pat, my husband, to go to that appointment. So that's what's going on. It sounds like I'm getting a text from my husband, so I may need to check and make sure he doesn't need anything, because he has taken the puppy over into the building with him to work. So I'm gonna go check on things and head across the bay, and I will try to check in with y'all today and throughout the week as I can. Thanks for tuning in. Stay to the end and see what all happens. It's always a surprise. Good morning, y'all. Tuesday, there's a mushroom. Tuesday, May 13th. I don't even know what time. Just after 7 in the morning, we just took her a walk with Kaylee. Before I went in the house, I grabbed blueberries. And yeah, we're gonna have a day at home mostly. I think we may take her out later. We've been trying to socialize her and get her out because it's really pretty, the sun back there. But I'm hoping to actually get on the craft desk today. I was really hoping to get on it yesterday, and it just didn't happen. I mean, I got home minutes before we need to get in the car to take her to the vet. Didn't get home till 5 o'clock from that because we had to go get her a big bag of puppy chow once we knew for sure what the vet recommended. And then by the time we got home, it was 5 o'clock, and I started dinner. Pat's got band practice today, which means I'll have to start dinner a little bit early and have the puppy at the same time while he has band practice. So we'll see how that goes. He said we want to try putting her in the kennel on and off, not as a punishment, or just a space to go chill out when we need to go do things, so she doesn't think of the kennel as somewhere that she's, I don't know exactly how Pat put it, but that's fine. That's supposed to be her safe space. It's better than at the pound where she was, or the shelter where she was caged in almost all day long. So yeah, I'm hoping to make it a good day. Hopefully that works. I really need to get some work done. So, yeah. Happy Tuesday. I don't know why I told you I didn't have anywhere to go today. That embarrassing pile is the recycling that needs to go. Along with, I need to go grocery shopping. It's Tuesday. So yesterday got all messed up because I had to go to Mobile. Normally Monday is like a big planning for the week day for me. And by Tuesday, I would know what I wanted to do with the week. And somehow in my head, I was like, oh, I don't have to do anything outside of my normal schedule. I didn't even think about what my normal schedule is. So I've got my list made. I've done like my taxes for the state before it has to be done before the middle of the month. Recycling is usually a Wednesday thing, but that pile is making me insane. And if I'm going to bring groceries in, I want to get that out of my kitchen. I feel like my entire world is in chaos right now. So, I kind of want to tackle that. I also I've got to get this fingernail polish off my nails. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff into my car. Yeah, I'm going to get this stuff in my car, maybe come in and get this nail polish off and then go to the grocery store. Well, I'm going to take the recycling, go to the grocery store. Actually, I need to go to the farm market and the grocery store. So a little bit of running, but then that'll leave my entire afternoon, hopefully, to myself. We'll see. So yeah, that's what's actually going on today. Now that I've sat down and actually made a list, I feel a little bit better about what's to come with the day. Sorry, I see something on the ceiling in here. So yeah, making a list always kind of like gives me a game plan, and I feel a lot better when I have a game plan. And of course, there's still a lot of chaos going in here. We've got all this new puppy stuff. I've got videos I need to record. I've got library books that need to go back to the library. Things like that it's just like, let me start with getting this recycling out of here and getting some groceries in. And then from there, I can feel a little bit normal about coming back from vacation. Of course, Pat's over in his office requesting his next vacation, which will just be a staycation for us. Typically, that's what we do, especially now that we're going to have a dog again. All right, let me stop delaying it and start loading all this. I hope I can get it all in my car. That didn't work. Something's wrong with my unbroken tripod. Because of course it is. There was a little felty piece or something piece there that came off while we were at the beach house, and I can't remember if I threw it in a bag to bring home or threw it away. So I may have to figure out how important that was. I mean, this was a $5 purchase at like Five Below. So I need to, either get a new one or figure out how to fix this one. Anyway, it's the least of my worries. I have been trying all day to get in this craft room. As I mentioned earlier, it is just after 2 o'clock, and I got in here. Well, I probably got in here about 45 minutes ago, and 15 seconds into me sitting down before I could even open a single thing. While I was contemplating what to start with, I got a text from Pat that he needed me to bring water out to his office for Kaylee, which is fine. It's fine. It was just one of those things I'd already told him that I'm just aching to get in here and create some art, but I have not felt like I've gotten to create anything in weeks. And the minute I sit down, he needs something from me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think I could cry. So I really need to work on a graphics project for June. And I've known for months, since like December or January, what I was probably going to work on. And I've waited until these last couple weeks to even try to do anything. And now I'm like, I can't do it. And for one thing, I needed to loosen up. I was like, you know what? I could sit down and flub my way through something for graphics, but I really need to like do a creative warm up. So I've pulled out a junk journal, done a bit of collage, played with my new, what are these called? Infusions. And I made sprays out of them, played with a little bit of those, doodled a little. I haven't gotten very far. I'm letting it air dry for a minute while I go, take care of some meat I bought because it needs to be divided up into freezer bags and put in the freezer and then load the dishwasher. I have to start dinner early this evening because Pat's got band practice, and, we'll have to figure out what, you know, if Kaylee's staying over there with him, if she's going in the kennel, if she's hanging with me, which again, I love her. I love having a puppy in our lives again, but it's such a babysitting job. I don't think I was really ready. Well, I really don't. So, yeah, I'm going to take care of these things, let this air dry, and come back and work on this. I do want to sit down and think about the things I need to do for graphics, but this is day 80, I think, of the 100-day project. And y'all, these past, I don't even know, 30 to 60 of these days, I feel like I haven't completed anything, that it's all been little projects of things leading up to something else. Like I've made a bunch of mushrooms, paper ones and clay ones. I started with clay ones, but I've yet to put them in anything. I have cut out some 10 designs from 10 shapes, but I haven't actually made them into anything. And I'm feeling like this failure to complete, and I don't know. Right now, I just need to be in my quiet, safe space in my craft room and make it just getting my hands dirty, and I will work on completing things. So I'm hoping I complete this journal today, but we'll see. This page today, not the journal, the page, but I'm feeling very emotional about just trying to get some art done right now. And I guess that's why I need to put into my art. Yeah. Well, I got that done, and I think I like it. It could be bolder, but it's okay. I got to play. I've transferred over, I've taken pictures of that, transferred over files, did a little computer work, and now I'm thinking about my graphics project. And one of the things that's holding me up is I'm not real sure how one of the products will react to something I want to use on it. And so, you know, I just need to play. And so I'm going to sit down and do that. I'm tempted to go ahead and turn the camera back on, which means I need to get my SD card. Need that. Still feeling like I'm dragging, just whatever. Did you see that, our journal page though? The phrase I picked, if you saw, was hope is never lost, which I'm feeling kind of lost. And that was just kind of my reminder to be lost. But I did record some of, also recorded a Thrifty Thursday, a couple hauls I picked up at estate sale from over the weekend, what I got at Joann's yesterday, things like that. So anyway, I'm going to play, I think, with this What Media Duralar real quick, see how it takes some watercolors, and from there I can formulate my ideas, I think, a little bit better. Yeah, that's my idea anyway. Good morning, y'all. It's still morning. Yeah, it's not even 10. Hey, look at me. It is Wednesday, May 14th. Like I said, about 20 minutes till 10 o'clock in the morning. I am getting myself in order. The junk journal page I did yesterday, I just put a video up. well, it went up overnight, so I just shared it on the socials and kind of looked at my email and, those kind of things. And looking at my list for today isn't too bad. I think Pat and I, because we didn't take Kaylee, again, my life is centered around this puppy at the moment, because we didn't take Kaylee out anywhere and we're trying to wear her out and get her socialized and all of that. We're going to try to take her today. Pat is currently having to take her bed from the house over to his office every day. Like across the yard into the office every day. And he wants to go get bed. My mom suggested going to like TJ Maxx because they have, discounted stuff and all of that. So I told him that, but she can't go in there and we want to take her. So, but there is a pet store in that area and he's got a couple other little things he wants to pick up. Our vet gave us a lick mat, which Pat's putting peanut butter on to have her lick up, but there's so much sugar in that. And apparently like Kong makes some spreadable stuff, and I'd like to see if there's something a little more healthy. I do have some like no sugar peanut butter, like I don't even remember what it's called. A friend of mine told me about it. That's just straight nuts is the only ingredient. I've got some of that in the fridge and I told him he could use that. So yeah. Anyway, I want to work a little bit more on my graphics project. I think I told y'all yesterday, I did get it started yesterday and I'm anxious to get in there and work on it a little bit more. I think my vlog for last week, vlog 19, I think, is going to be going up late. I'm not going to get it up on Thursday. I think it'll be Friday. That way I can work on this graphics project just a little bit. What else do I need to do? I need to look at Etsy and the gallery and get some stuff done as well. So, trying to get back in the groove of things. I started thinking about the fact that Pat's taking Kaylee into work every day. And I'm like, I've got the cats here and he's got nobody out there with him. So I guess that is fair and good and evens out that he's got her out there. Because that's what he wanted. He wanted a dog that could be in the shop and go places with us and do things. And so that's great. So, okay. I'm looking around at my desk and all the little bits of things that are on it. And that was one of the things I wanted to try to tackle. And I need to make hummingbird food. That needs to go on my list. Hummingbird food. I may do that in... I just spelled that way wrong. I may do that in just a little bit. So, yeah, I feel like I'm easing back into things very nicely. So that's good. And I got all the blisters from the sun, from vacation. I guess I got to pay for it all, right? All right. Yeah, I got to get off my booty and go get some of this done. That's the hard part. What time is it? Just after 2:30. I don't even know the last thing I filmed for y'all. I have been working on and off with week 19's vlog, which is saving, along with, along with my graphics project and little bits of things. I've gotten a lot done on my to-do list. Going through that vlog from last week and realizing my talk about Mother's Day and my feelings of it. I spite no one at all for being a mother or celebrating that day. I respect my mother. I respect, just like mothers do a lot of work and they deserve a day to celebrate and be celebrated. And I'm all in on that. So, just like teachers and anybody else that puts in the time to, raise up this community. So I want y'all to know that has no bearing, has nothing to do. I have no spite for anybody as a mother. My comments are fully on my own feelings, and my own, I think jealousy was the word I used, but I don't even know my own feelings of lack. That I did not get that opportunity. So, And it's just one day a year and I get through it. So anyway, we're not going to start the teary-eyed nonsense again. My graphics project is coming along. I really do need to work on a couple other things, like, whatchamacallit, Etsy and the gallery. I need to get some stuff up there. So I feel like I've been sitting on my butt quite a bit today, doing some of these other things. So I'm going to go, I think the 2 household things I have left to do are change the air filters and pick up, and then I'm gonna make dinner this evening. I'm really excited about dinner because I had some shrimp in the freezer, and I'm gonna make a shrimp Alfredo with broccoli. I'm really excited about that because I am all about the cheese and the pasta. As this double chin, get it down here, as this double chin, I'll tell you. Anyway, so I'm gonna go check on the graphics project. I'm really excited about how it's coming along. I don't think I'll finish it today. I've got drying time between things, and I really would like to do something for my 100-day project. That's what else I need to do. So that shrine may be the only thing I get done by the end of this. I did finish another shrine though, I remembered. And I also remembered this month is my month at Kunzi from Atop Surrey Hill has the creative playground, and I'm the featured artist over there this month. So if you are a member of Kunzi's creative playground, let me know what you think of the video of the shrine that I created. I'm looking around because I know it's in here somewhere and I could show it to you, but I don't know. I don't know if that's against the rules, so I'm not gonna. Let me know what you think though if you do see it. So anyway, I'm gonna go check on that, see how it's doing, and maybe work on my 100-day project. I can give you peeks of that. I might give you a peek of what's on my desk because I'm really loving it, but I don't know if I can share or not. Super awesome. Okay. I feel so accomplished today. It's probably almost 5 o'clock at this point. Oh gosh, it's only 4:23. Hey. I finished that project for graphics. I might have given you a snippet of a preview. I got the pictures taken for it and everything, so hopefully tonight after dinner I can start editing the pictures in the video and then do the voiceover tomorrow, so I can try to get in the mail early. Get it emailed early next week. Let's see. Then I worked on managing both my Etsy and gallery accounts, trying to get like some of the files in there transferred, things that have expired on Etsy, deciding if it's going to the gallery, get it marked and in the system for the gallery. And then I came in here to work on this 100-day project, which is this shrine box that I am trying to make. Where's the good side? Is that the good side? That's the good side. Trying to make it that when I messed up the other day, so I have to fix it. Get it to look a bit like tree bark. So I have that bottom there. It's got meh. But I really do like the texture I've gotten on it. So it needs more layers, obviously. But I feel like I've gotten quite a bit done today, especially after forever, what feels like forever of not getting anything done. I would like to maybe either pop in my bead box or something. I'm trying to think. There was something I just thought about. Oh, I was gonna maybe work on the front of this, but I haven't completely decided what I'm gonna do for it. I mean, I could just make an outer frame and make it also look like wood. Ooh. Yeah, you heard me. I had an idea. I was thinking maybe having it look like a hole in a tree, like a knobby wood hole, and then I could add more of the texture paste and then paint that. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a really good idea. I just have to, okay, so I have the idea. I just have to figure out how I'm going to do it. Yeah. That feels good too. Being creative always produces more creativity, I think. So, yeah, I'm knocking out of the park. I have not done I may go do that. Need to change the air filters. Did I tell you this already? I need to change the air filters and pick up around the house a little bit. So maybe I'll go do that real quick before I have to cook dinner, and then I don't know. I might pick up my desks. We'll see. I gotta see when Pat's coming in. He was talking about going to the pet store this evening, but since he took Miss Kaylee to go pick up lunch, I don't know if he is wanting to take her out again or not. So I'll wait and see. And he's got band practice tomorrow, so we're not gonna be able to go anywhere tomorrow. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. Yeah. Oh, yay for staying home and getting things done. I am woo woo, guys. Woo woo. Could do a little happy dance. Okay, I'm just delaying things by happy dancing. That's my MO. It is one of my favorite seasons. It is gardenia season. So these bushes here along our driveway are all gardenias. And when they come fully into bloom, it will smell glorious here. And it never lasts long enough. They fade pretty quickly. They only have a couple of days. I've put a couple in the kitchen, so my whole kitchen smells like gardenia just from two blooms in there. So I'm pretty happy about that. Running a little behind today. I don't even know what time it is. Almost 10 o'clock. Sorry, there's somebody coming down my street. I'm trying to see. Okay, they're not coming this way. So I'm putting the mail in the mailbox, and then in just a little bit I'm going to head out to run a couple errands. I want to run to where do I want to run to? The library and take some books back. I want to go by a discount store to look for a tripod for the camera, because yesterday, I don't know if I included it or not, but one of my tripods broke. So I want to go see if I can get another one pretty cheaply at like Five Below or something. And then there are 3 really interesting estate sales going on today. I need to go look at what the times are. Sometimes especially on like Thursdays, sometimes they're 9 to 3, but sometimes they're like 3 to 6. So I need to go check those times real quick before I go and make sure that they are going on this morning. So there was one in particular, I think it's the closest one to me, that is the most interesting because it has more of the like antique and old things. So I think I may do that, but I don't really have much time. So kind of want to get my butt in gear and I have plenty of time, but I just mean, to be back in time for lunch and everything. So yeah, but Pat just ate some breakfast, so he should be okay for a little while, maybe. Anyway, so that's my creative day. I've been working on my next graphics projects for June. I told y'all I finished that video yesterday. So I'm trying to get that up. Of course, I've got my 100-day project, and I'd like to work on some jewelry today. I packed all that stuff in my bead boxes, or my bead box, and I haven't touched it. So it'd be really nice to have some jewelry for Etsy and the gallery. So when I get back, maybe that's one of the things I work on this evening. Hopefully, or this afternoon. And this evening, because Pat's got a band thing this evening. So yeah. I am back from running errands, and I've got to go take a look at what else is on my list. But y'all, I may have spent a little too much money. No, really not that much. But I got 2 containers of buttons for $10 each, some jewelry supplies, and some rickrack. And I'm just happy. I really, really, really want to go through these containers of buttons. I mean, I don't know if you can even, you probably shouldn't do that. Look at the buttons in here. Oh, I just want to sort. It's my favorite thing to sort, but I realize I've got like at least one, if not two jars over across the room of buttons I haven't sorted yet. That I also need to sort. So I need to go take a look and see what else is on that to-do list before I dive into button sorting. But yeah, so it was a successful estate sale jaunt, I would say. Well, at least it makes me happy. And now I need to make some things. That's the hard part, is actually, making the things sometimes. It's all well and good to go and buy craft supplies, but I need to start using them. So I have my 100-day project shrine here. I had an idea yesterday about what I might do. Did I tell y'all? I may have told you about what I may do for the cover. I'd like to design that. And that's going to involve me sketching out what I want and then scanning it and putting it into my laser burn software so I can cut out that shape to adhere to the front of that. And then I have to figure out which of my mushrooms I want to use. So I have a lot to get done, and all I want to do is sort buttons. Okay, time to focus. First thing I'm going to do, I think, is get some little teaser picture or something. I need to take pictures of all this before I sort it, for one thing. Yes, that would be very good. Pictures. And then maybe do a little teaser shot for Instagram for today, because I haven't posted anything on Instagram today. So that might be good. Yay for estate sale shopping. I'm such a dork. I'm such a dork about it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Good morning, y'all. It is about 7:45, I think, this morning, and I was doing my journaling out on the porch when I saw a Carolina wren go under the hood of my car. They do this almost every year and build nests under the hood of my car. I don't know why. So I've started putting aluminum foil in the area where they tend to build, and it's always the driver's side of the car. It's never the passenger side, weirdly. But they always have the prettiest treasures they have collected. And I kind of want to show that to y'all before I move this. Fortunately, it's not a full nest. I've had to actually move a nest with eggs in it before, which was devastating to me. I cried and cried. So I try to catch them when I can. So sitting out on the porch is a good time for me to be able to see if they are going under the hood of my car, and I did catch this one. So I'm going to show you this nest and the little treasures. It is Friday morning. Did I say that? Yeah. So I'm going to show you this and get it moved and get back to starting my morning. I got to go get a shower. I'm still in my walking clothes. It's like 11:20 now, y'all. I have been just trying to get things done. Friday is usually my cleaning day, so I've done some cleaning things. Nothing super interesting. Well, I worked on my graphics video, and else did I do? I really want to get back to my desk, which still has the last handful or two of buttons that I want to sort. If you saw, you saw yesterday, if you're still here. So right now, though, I am going to run to Hello Gallery, where I have jewelry and art and cards, to take some more jewelry there, kind of look around, see what's needed. I was hoping to put a hanger on the back of it, a little assemblage piece, and that hadn't happened. So it being Friday and the weekend coming up, I'm like, let me just go ahead and take care of this and get down there and put that in there. And then I can put a post up about, hey, there's a few new things, all of that. And then I need to run to get some miscellanea, like medicines and cleaning stuff for the dog and some prep stuff for the weekend, that kind of stuff. And then hopefully get back and work on doing some art. So first I'm going to sort buttons because my entire desk is buttons. So I'm going to sort those, put those up, and get on about it. So I'm going to try to get this. Like I said, it's after 11 already. So run. Quick, get back. Pat said he may go pick up some lunch. That would be super helpful because then I don't have to worry with that. Yay. Okay. First, I'm going to fix me some water to take with. Get hydrated. It's after 3, I think. Yeah, it's like 3:20. Nothing done. I went and ran those errands. It was after 1 o'clock when I got home. We ate a quick lunch. I worked on some computer stuff, then got in here and finished sorting these beads. Now I really want to take some pictures or video of it. Just in case I do upload a video of me sorting them. I doubt I will, but it would be nice to have the pictures to at least share that. And I'm just trying to get the gumption to do it, because once I get that off my desk, it's off my desk and I can do something else because I've got to work on my 100-day project for today. I think I showed y'all that I cut something with the laser cutter yesterday, and that was this. I thought I was going to actually orient it this way. But I think it's going to have to go this way. I'll have to show you why. And I may have turned it upside down. Yeah, I think it has to go that way. And of course I'm looking at it and not at you. I am in a funk. I got hangry getting home so late, and Matt and I talked about getting lunch out, but it was so late that by the time I got here, he had to jump in a meeting. He was the one that was going to go get lunch since I had been out running, and just a whole thing. So I made some sandwiches, and it wasn't what I really wanted. And yeah, but I think we're going to have tacos this evening. We might get in the pool. We were talking about getting, there's a custard place in town, and we hadn't gone out to get it in a while, and their flavor of the week sounds really interesting. So we might do that, or we might have friends over and get in the pool. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air, but yeah, I've got to get this desk cleaned off. Of course, I've got a kitty in my seat. What she really wants is some attention from me. I think she sits in my seat, so I'll get her. So I'm just feeling in a funk, and I don't know why. My mood is off. I think I don't know. I'm gonna get to work and stop talking. I don't know why my mood's funky. Hearing it that way, that you you have so much you want to do, and you want to do it, but your energy is just not there, and you almost feel like, what's the point? Yeah. Maybe I need some more water. Ooh, I have a vitamin water. Maybe I'll have a vitamin water. Yeah. That cheered me up. Food, drinks. Yeah. That's why I have the double chin. Okay. Let me do this. I gotta get a bead mat out and figure out how to tote all of these things in there. Oh, I know what I'll do. Okay. Plan achieved. Let me get to it. I think I forgot to show you all that yesterday, which is my mushroom in the box. If I did, I'm sorry if none of this is making sense. So, or was it day before? I don't know. I am still in my yard work clothes. It is 1:30 on Saturday, May 17th. We did a bunch of yard work this morning before it got too hot. Well, I say before it got too hot. It's blazing. It's blazing out there no matter what time. It's just humid. It's good and hot. It's South Alabama weather. So I'm trying to clean off my desk so I can work a bit on that. I need my texture paste, which we'll see what condition it's in. I might have to make another batch if it's too firm for that frame. Yeah, we'll see how things go with it. Yeah, it's hot. We've done yard work this morning. I need to change into some other clothes, but I thought I'd start real quick and do this before I put anything else on. Pat has a gig that he's got to leave for in probably like an hour, which means I'll be babysitting all the rest of the day, but we'll see how that goes. She might get to enjoy her kennel a little bit more. Did it go in there? Sorry, the cat is looking for her mouse. It did. It doesn't go in here where the puppy goes. This is her favorite mouse. That matches my shirt. And the dog keeps getting it. So we're going back and forth with that. Anyway, I feel a bit scattered, but I'm tired, but in the best way, because we did yard work. Mostly we're trying to clear out the overgrowth in the front yard because Kaylee wants to get in anything that's overgrown, thinking she's gonna, find something. I don't know. It's like that's what she wants to get into, are the parts that we don't want her in. So we worked on getting some of that down this morning, and I got overheated. Pat got overheated, and just what happens because the humidity is, I don't know, like 98% or something ridiculous. So I'm gonna work on this little assemblage for a little bit while Pat is still here and I'm not dog watching. Yeah, but there's probably not gonna be much more to today, just because I'm tired already. So I did make breakfast, and we worked out in the yard, and then I made lunch, and we've been chilling, just trying to cool down and get ready for him to go. It's always a slow day when he has a gig. So I could lay down and take a nap if I could actually nap. I don't nap. It's not my thing. Okay. Good morning, y'all. It is Sunday, May 18th, I think. Just before 10 o'clock in the morning. We had a slow moving morning because Pat had his gig till late, and of course I set up till he comes home, and so we went to bed late, got up late. I did work on my 100-day project yesterday, adding texture paste to it. I can't wait to show you. I've already worked on it this morning, adding a little bit of gesso, black gesso to it, but I need to add some more, and I really love how it looks like a little knobby hole. It's awesome. I'm so excited. Sorry, there's a branch or something down in the yard that wasn't there yesterday. Anyway, we don't want to do as much yard work today as we did yesterday, but we need to at least clean up the piles that are out there. I'm going to nip a couple more things for Pat to tow off with the tractor. At least that's the plan. So I'm going to get my little chainsaw to get the bigger things that I can't get with the nippers. Yeah. And then once that's over, we're probably going to have a fairly chill day because we busted butt all day yesterday. Not all day, but a good portion of it in the heat. And then only had a little bit of rest before Pat had to go to his gig. So he'd like a little more rest because it is Sunday and he has to work again tomorrow. And he has band practice tomorrow evening because he's got a gig on Friday. Anyway, crazy week. And I'd like to maybe do a little bit of art journaling for next week. Maybe do my ephemera pack journal. In fact, yeah, I think I need to renew those in my shop. Yeah, I should go do that too. So, some businessy things, but things I enjoy is the plan for today. I asked him about maybe getting some dirt in my raised bed, but he'd like to cut the grass where I've got the raised bed before we load it up with dirt. So I think we're going to hold off on that for the moment. So my garden's probably not going to be great this summer, but maybe for the fall, maybe I can get some stuff out there in the fall would be awesome. Yeah. It is almost noon, and after doing some yard work and getting so hot, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go jump in the pool and cool off. So and I was like, oh, I haven't picked the blueberry. So now, in true Silverlux form, I am now in my back 40, what we call the back 40. It's the big open area here where my blueberry bushes are, picking blueberries, wrapped in a towel, dripping, and it just feels so natural. Like this is life. This is what I'm meant to be doing. I don't know. It's time to go in because I don't tend to like picking them in the middle of the day. It's hard to look. Sorry, I dropped my sunglasses. So y'all got a really good cleavage view there. Sorry. I don't tend to pick them this late in the day. I try to do them earlier in the day when the sun's not in my eyes. I don't really need these while I'm walking around. So anyway, so I've got those picked. I'm gonna go check back here because we have some huckleberries, I think, that I noticed a month or so back that I'm trying to see if they have ripened. Not real sure how to tell other than do they get blueberry color? I'm not positive. I see a few that are there with some crazy looking bug that I don't really want to mess with. Yeah, I don't know. Do these turn? Uh-oh, I pulled one off. It's still really hard. Yeah, and I think my screen's all dirty. Let's see about this one. Yeah, I don't know what they're supposed to look like when they're ripe. All right. Oh, it's nice in the shade. So I'm gonna head in, put some dry clothes on, figure out lunch real quick, and then maybe craft for the rest of the day. We'll see. That would be really nice. I have been watching some of the videos from the Mixed Media Expo. From Tamara Laporte, and trying to catch up on that. And so it just makes me want to go create things. I'm sorry, I'm walking back across the back 40 because I saw a mushroom yesterday when I had Kaylee out, I wanted to come back and investigate. So I'm trying to see if I can spot it. Oh, it's laying down. Oh, but it would make a neat picture. So yeah, I'm going to get, oh, it looks like the squirrels have been nibbling on it. So I may get a picture of that and then head inside. There's some kind of crazy flower over here. It's a sweet pea. Lots to explore. Oh, I wish it was in the middle of the day. Okay, I'm going to take a look at some of these fun things and get inside and dry off. With Pat having that gig, I kind of like got off track and all of that. So I ended up finishing my day by doing a little bit in my ephemera pack to junk journal series. So I did a new page for that. So hopefully that should be coming out soon. It may already be out because that may be what I put up this week. So yeah, that should be up, and I did that. And mostly I read. I've been working on reading The Uglies by Scott Westerfield, I think. And so I read that while sitting with Kaylee on the couch. So that's how I finished out. And then just before Pat got home, I made dinner. And then he got home. We ate, chilled, went to bed. And that finished out my week. Thanks for sticking with me through this whole long week. Hopefully this coming week isn't as crazy, but we'll see. We never know. We never know. And every week feels crazy at the end of it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you watched this whole vlog, what can you put? Put a puppy dog. Some kind of puppy dog down. And since my week has been so much about puppy dogs, but yeah, put some kind of dog down there, or pet. Put the pets that you have. Oh, that would be even better. If you've got a pet, put that down there. And if you don't have a pet, just put a heart. Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all next week.